Hello and welcome. It's me, Charlene Smith, and it is Matchday, Arsenal versus PSV, taking place at the Emirates Stadium. Listen, I'm excited. Today, I'm not going to be at the stadium. I am at AFTV Studios. I'm just... Okay. Apologies. Someone scared me. Today I'm at the studio and I am excited for the game. Champions League, baby. Champions League night. So I must say though, the weather is absolutely awful here in London. It is pouring down with rain. But anyway, that ain't going to dampen our spirits because we are playing in the Champions League tonight. And I'm really excited for this game, and I'm sure a lot of you are also excited too. So, my expectations for the starting 11 today. Do you know what? I've got a funny feeling. I know I said in the preview that I'd done, I know I said it's a bit hard to predict who is going to start and go. But I've had some time to sleep on it, rest on it. And I reckon it's going to be David Raya. I reckon Arteta played Raya on Everton just to get his confidence up, just to sort of get him in the groove of playing with the team, a bit of match practice in order for him to start in the game tonight. So I reckon in goal tonight it's going to be David Raya. I don't think there's going to be too much changes. I reckon it'd be the same back four. In terms of midfield, I reckon it will probably be the same, or Kai Havertz may start, seeing as he's got that Champions League experience. I reckon he may start. So I think Kai Havertz in for Fabio Vieira, although I feel like Fabio Vieira did play well. We know Martinelli is out with that hamstring issue. To be fair, I haven't watched Arteta's press conference, so that's my assumption. And I reckon it'd be Trossard who will start. Saka, and I've got a funny feeling that Arteta may start Jesus as opposed to Eddie Nketiah. So that is my predicted 11. So let me just run it from the top. So my predicted starting 11 for tonight is Raya in goal, back four of Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba and Zinchenko. Midfield of Odegaard, Declan Rice and Kai Havertz. Front three of Saka, Gabriel Jesus and Leandro Trossard. That is my predicted 11. Right, this is a vlog, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to go find out what the starting 11 is, and then I'll give you my reaction to that. Anyway, big game tonight in the Champions League. Let's go, baby. Starting 11 is out, and listen, I was in the car, I told you guys what I thought it was going to be, and it is exactly what I predicted. So, yeah, I got it spot on. Charlene Smith to be the next Arsenal manager. But yeah, anyway, great starting 11. I don't know, I'm just feeling excited today. Look, got the Champions League trophy right there. It's gonna be ours. But yeah, my prediction for tonight's game is a 2-1 Arsenal win. Let's go, baby. So far, getting ready to do the watch along. Can you guess who sat next to me? It is Goodally.
Listen, man, we're back.
We back, baby.
How are you feeling about this game today?
I'm actually really excited, Lee. Champions League. I'm happy with the starting 11. That is actually what I predicted as well. And I feel confident. We're at home. I reckon we'll get a 2-1 win. What do you think?
You know what? I want to start off by saying, the first thing I want to say is I'm excited. I'm excited because we're back after, 7 years? But I just feel like it should be the norm.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited. I don't want to seem like I'm some grim reaper, but I just want to feel like this is just the norm for me to be, going to the Champions League every single season, sort of like Liverpool did.
Yeah.
But overall, I think the team lineup, really good. The goalkeeper thing, I think that's a lot of controversy for no reason.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Do you know, with that goalkeeping situation, what I believe is David Raya came in the Everton game, just to get that match practice and everything in order for him to play in the game tonight. And I have no concerns over Ramsdale. I reckon Ramsdale's returning for the North London derby on Sunday. I have absolutely
what I was going
no
to say
concerns.
to you, what I was going to ask you is how much can you take from the Everton game, because Everton were poor.
Yeah, they were poor, and to be fair, David Raya didn't really need to do much. Yeah. But also, David Raya is a good keeper, and I've actually been watching him for a number of years, and I think he's a great keeper. So I think I was really excited that we signed him. I actually wanted to sign him, when we was getting a new goalkeeper in. So yeah, I'm happy with that sign. I have no concerns. We've got two quality goalkeepers.
I will say, listen, I like Eddie. He's really kind of transformed his Arsenal career, revived it or whatever. But I will say I'm happy Jesus is back as well.
Okay.
I am really happy. I think he just opens up the attack, and I think what he will do is he will link up well with Trossard and Saka, and hopefully Saka starts to get a few goals, assists. Now, he's got a few assists. He got one the other day. He got one in, I think, the first game for a corner, maybe even one against Man United. But he's got a few, but I want to see them in the game and not set pieces, basically, is what I'm saying. So I'm happy he's back. I'm even seeing Real Madrid in the background, and they don't look as great. So I feel like, listen, there's going to be a lot of chat about can Arsenal get to a far position. The landscape in Europe isn't that great. There is a lot of heritage, and there are some quality teams, Bayern Munich, except PSG. But we should be getting to a far, position in this Champions League.
Yeah,
so
which
I'm
think we
confident.
will.
But on tonight's
we've got a
game,
decent group as well.
We've got a Europa League group, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
so
PSV
that works in our favour, baby.
And they've got players like Patrick Van Aanholt. They've got Luke de Jong. I mean, you can't disregard them. But come on, Arsenal are a very good team. Odegaard is playing out of his skin.
Yep.
I can't see how we don't win this game today.
Exactly.
By at least 2 goals.
So what's your score prediction? I'm going 2-1 Arsenal.
No, I'm not going 2-1. I don't think we're going to concede.
Clean sheet as well.
I'm going to say 3-0. I think Arsenal are going to turn up the style today. I think this is the first game where I think Arsenal have played well over the course of the season, but I don't think we've played as well as we did last season. So I think now what we're going to see today is a team turn up, back to Champions League, no nervousness. Let's go. Let's go.
Love that. Lee's going 3-0. I'm going 2-1. Let's get it! Full-time result is 4-0 at the Emirates. Big result. Definitely weren't expecting that. But listen, a great performance overall from the whole team. Great starting 11. 4 beautiful goals. Listen, it was the perfect match today. Now that is how you make a comeback to the Champions League. Right, full-time at the Emirates Stadium. 4-0. Lee, we spoke at the beginning of the game and you was quite confident saying, look, we're going to get a 3-0 win. We got 1 goal better. I mean, what did you make of that performance?
Do you know what? I was saying it in my fan camp, but I just can't believe the performance of some of the players, especially the captain, Odegaard. I think overall it was a really, really good performance. And, I can predict a 4-0 or 3-0 win, but the players have to go out and do it. And I don't know, I was saying I just felt confident from early and it was so nice to see it. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy.
Yeah, I mean, with the way we started the whole game, we just saw a completely different energy, pace, confidence, like you said, and that was literally from the get-go. Yeah. I mean, where did that come from? Because when you compare that to the other games of the season so far, I mean, this was a completely different performance.
I think, you know what, the players had been looking forward to this for a while, and it felt like a special night. Before we saw the tifo, we saw the lights, we saw the light show and all that stuff. So I think the players knew how important it was. You saw Declan Rice was excited to play the game before. Odegaard, Saka, he was 15 the last time that we bloody were in the Champions League. So yeah, there was a lot of people that were quite excited and the players knew. So I think they just wanted to turn up today. So they need to now take this into Sunday, because Sunday, new competition or different competition, we need to go forward with that like that.
100%. Turn up is definitely what we've done tonight. In terms of going into that North London derby, obviously we're going in there with so much confidence on the back end of this 4-0 win in the Champions League. What are you expecting to see now? There's been a lot of conversation about the goalkeeping situation. Who is the keeper, first of all, that you want to see in goal?
It's so tough because we all love Ramsdale. We know how good Ramsdale is, but ultimately, I wouldn't change anybody in the squad, or in the team, I should say, the starting 11. I think ultimately, whoever played well today, everyone played well today, so I think they should all start. It's about getting some continuity as well now. Like, in all walks of life, whether it's fitness, work, whatever, when you continue to do something, it normally gives results. So we now need to kind of continue with the same team we had today. It doesn't mean that somebody isn't good or they haven't been deserving to play. So if Martinelli was fit, he can be on the bench and he needs to try and maybe work his way in, or he can be, an X factor off the bench. So these are the kind of things that we have to look at. But I also do think that I think that Arteta is going to kind of think about the opposition we're playing, who might be playing fullback for them, and say who's going to be better, whether it be Trossard or Martinelli. And if we want to do the long balls, then we're going to obviously play Raya over Ramsdale. But for me, I would just keep the same team. I would. I
mean, it's so good to have these different options.
Who would you keep though?
Do you know what? Initially, at the start of the game, I thought, do you know what? Raya starts in this game. Surely Ramsdale's got to start in the North London derby. But after that performance from David Raya and just his accuracy with those long balls, I'm like, do you know what? This is a hard one. I honestly don't mind who actually starts.
About Raya, though? I like the fact he just seems so composed.
Calm, confident.
There's no kind of like rashness about him. You don't feel like, oh my gosh, it's panic stations. You do get that a little bit from Ramsdale at times, and that's where I think you need someone, you know, if you're going to go forward and try and win the league, you need to have someone from the back moving forward who can, you know, ooze that confidence and that composure that you've spoken about. So that's where I think he does kind of beat Ramsdale, and obviously he's older than him as well, so that comes naturally to older people. You come more assured in yourself. So it is a tough one.
It's
for both
really
of us.
tough, really tough. Give us your man of the match, Lee.
You know what? I could have said Jesus. I could have said Declan Rice, I could have said Saliba, I could have said Raya, I could have said Ben White, but I'm going to give it to Odegaard. I think Odegaard was really good today. I think the way that he kept the ball, he scored a goal, it was just constant movement from him. He just looked overall really classy, and look, he's the captain and he led by example today on the pitch. So yeah, but I want to give a shout out to everybody because everybody was really good. Saka, you know, first goal, you know, in the Champions League to kind of get it, and an assist again. So numbers looking good for the season. So yeah, long may it continue. What about you?
Do you know, it's a really difficult one, and I was struggling also, but I think Odegaard just edges it slightly, so I'm going to give it to Odegaard. Plus he got the full 90. No, I'm not copying you, Lee. You always like to think that I am. I'm definitely not copying you. But it just edges it slightly. Plus, he got the full 90 minutes. But honestly, it could have been anyone on the pitch. Even Fabio Vieira looked really good. Kai Havertz, you know, you could see him really making an effort. He looked quite good as well. So, great all-round team performance.
Sunday, let's go, man.
North London derby.
It's a big game. I think, you know what? I think because we've got another international break coming up in a couple of weeks' time, we need to just keep getting the wins. I think after the Tottenham game, we've got Bournemouth away. So, yeah, we just need to keep getting these wins. And then I think we've got Man City. So, yeah, I think we need to kind of just keep...
We need to beat them.
Yeah, we need to.
At least once this season.
Please. So, yeah, we just need to keep churning out these wins, and hopefully it will help towards the end of the season, getting enough points to, you know, win the league, because that's what we all want. But it's just on a personal thing, we have to beat them. We have to beat them.
100%.
I mean, we always beat them at home, so let's continue doing it.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Lee. Lovely speaking to you. And listen, thank you guys so much for watching us. This is Guna Lee. I'm Charlene Smith. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll be back soon. Bye for now.
Peace.